Welcome to Soul Tales Daily, where simple stories echo deep emotions, joy, sorrow, greed, and glimpses of humanity. Stay a while, maybe you'll find yourself in one of them. Right finger hit subscribe and make every day a story to remember. Dizzy. What happens when a man turns the kitchen into a battlefield and the wife has to use her mouth to clean up? In a quiet suburban neighborhood in California, there is a couple who are famous not for their wealth or success, but for the kitchen battles that husband Mark causes, and wife Emily's superlative ability to clean up with words. Their life is a series of unexpected days filled with laughter. One fine morning, Emily was leisurely reading a book when a loud, boom sound came from the kitchen. Then there was a clanging sound as if someone was bombing. She sighed and shook her head. It was, my man, again. Emily walked into the kitchen. The sight before her made her want to faint. Flour was all over the floor, eggs were splattered on the table, and Mark was standing in the middle of the battlefield, with an innocent look on his face. Mark, what are you doing? Are you going to bake or open a flower store? Mark was startled, smiling awkwardly. I was just going to make pancakes for you for breakfast, honey. But the mixer, it doesn't seem to be cooperating with me. He pointed to the mixer lying on the floor, one of the blades broken. Emily let out a breath. Not cooperating? Or maybe you're too cooperative with destroying your own things. Last time it was a vacuum cleaner, this time it's a mixer. I wonder what it will be next. Are you planning on turning our house into a junkyard? The classic argument broke out again. Emily kept firing sharp words, while Mark just bowed his head and endured. However, the strange thing was that after each argument, they loved each other more. That's how their love worked. Just then, the doorbell rang. It was the grumpy neighbor, Mrs. Smith, holding a plate of cookies. Good morning, Emily, I made you some cookies. Oh my God, what just happened? Did a bomb go off in your kitchen? Mrs. Smith stared at the devastated kitchen. Emily blushed and quickly explained. Oh, hi Mrs. Smith. It's nothing, it's just. Mark's trying something new. He's a little clumsy. Mark whispered. Clumsy is an understatement, honey. Smith looked at Mark and shook her head. Okay, I get it. Men, just like my husband, every time he touched the kitchen, disaster would strike. Mrs. Smith laughed, then suddenly offered. Let me help. Anyway, my cookies are ready to eat. The three of them cleaned up the kitchen together. Laughter filled the air, dispelling the initial awkwardness. Mark, though clumsy, had a knack for making people happy. Emily, though talkative, had a warm heart and always knew how to turn any trouble into a beautiful memory. After the kitchen was clean again, the three of them enjoyed Mrs. Smith's cookies and hot cups of coffee. Emily looked at Mark and smiled. He might be the most clumsy husband on the planet, but he was also the one who made her life never boring. And that was their love. The story reminds us that true love is not about perfection, but about accepting each other's flaws, overcoming difficulties together with humor and tolerance. The little accidents in married life are sometimes the spice that makes love stronger and more memorable. If this story makes you smile, let's spread this positive energy together. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch warm and funny stories every day, because life will be wonderful when we know how to love and share.